We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we're doing more Pokemon Run and Bun, specifically Maxie. Now, I've been thinking about this a little bit, and I think the team is fairly straightforward. Surprisingly so. Except, I think I'd bring Gyarados instead. So basically, Crustle comes in first with the red cards, which means we're gonna need Donphan. Donphan can take a lot of hits from Crustle on Stone Edge and Earthquake, so we're gonna force the AI to use a bunch of Stealth Rock and Spikes. We need to knock off the red card first though. Knock off the red card and then we do some Rapid Spins to get the kill. Luckily we have 40 PP of Rapid Spins, so that should be fine. This is gonna bait Zarude for the Power Whip, which is an easy swap to Talonflame because we hyper resist it. We're faster than Zarude by 1 point. So double acrobatics gets the kill there. We can survive a Darkest Lariat. Pretty sure, at least I think. Let's double check that. I already know that my Donphan on the Crustle. Yeah, 100%. This we can handle, no problem. One knockoff into that, and then we can just do high horsepower. Then when Zarude comes in, we'll be looking into Talonflame. Yeah, we can survive a Darkest Lariat after a Power Whip. And we don't want to use Flare Blitz. Yeah, 2 acrobatics gets the job done. Now this then baits someone to do Rock Slide, and that's going to be Aerodactyl, because it's a stab move and it's the only Pokemon that's faster than we are. So that's when we swap into Golem. Now this is the surprising part with this Golem. This Golem can take a lot of hits. It can swap into a Stone Edge and tank an Aqua Tail, leaving us at about 25 HP, and can one-shot with no consequence. So we can get Golem in as long as we dodge a crit, because this guy does not have, this guy doesn't have the anti-crit ability that I forget, Battle Armor, stuff like Battle Armor. Now this will then bait. It's either Camerupt or Kamou-O. The AI is never gonna see Wobbuffet because it doesn't have any attacking moves. It only takes damage. And between Kamou-O and Camerupt, Kamou-O wins because of the speed. So he's swapping into Body Press, which means Sigilif hyper resists a Body Press. And 2 Psychics and he dies. Kamou-O is part fighting. We'll be fine. We can survive even an Iron Defense Body Press, I'm pretty sure, because we hyper resist this. So we get Sigilif on Kamou-O. Right. Swap into a Body Press. If he wastes his turn doing +2 defense, we still take it like a champion. We're not as fast, but that's fine. Odds are he could see Dragon Tail. Yeah, if he Dragon Tails, it's still fine. I wouldn't be too worried. The bigger challenge comes after, because Camerupt is gonna come in. And when Camerupt comes in on Sigilif, odds are it flamethrowers for a guarantee. Odds are it's gonna roll higher on the flamethrower. But here's the problem. At this point, we don't want to kill. We absolutely do not want to kill the Camerupt Mega. Because at this point, we will have killed Crustle, Aerodactyl, Kamou-O, Zarude. If we kill Camerupt with Gyarados, Wobbuffet's gonna come in and we are dead. Shadow Tech works even on non-flyers. So... we're gonna need to pre-burn this. And pray that we don't crit. Swapping it on a flamethrower will be okay. Because we're gonna put this thing into -1 anyway. Our citrus kicks in. Right. There is a chance, but it's kind of slim. What I'm basically trying to do is that I want to kill this Camerupt with a Pokemon that can handle the Wobbuffet. And right now the only one that can one-shot the Wobbuffet is Zoroark, holding the black glasses. We guarantee a kill with this. But I need Zoroark to be in front of Mega Camerupt. And the only way to do that is to bait Rock Slide. We only survive Rock Slide from this guy. If I swap into Rock Slide and I've pre-damaged the Camerupt a little bit, he just dies to foul play, no problem. So the key is Gyarados, Azumarill, Huntail. We're gonna need something to do a lot of damage to Camerupt, but never kill. Another option we have is Azumarill Sing. We can teach Azumarill Sing. Sing? Where is it? There we go. Kill the Camerupt in one shot. And then against the Wobbuffet we can play with Sings and Hydro Pumps, but that is... oh, that is even riskier. Because I'm gonna do 2 Hydro Pumps. Yapapa Berry kicks in, so I need at least 2 more Hydro Pumps. And I'm already using 1 on the Camerupt, so that means I need all of my Hydro Pumps for this to work, and I can never miss 1. Oh, that's crazy. Not to mention I need him to never wake up from Sing. Or... I guess you can always Sing, Hydro Pump once, and then spam Sings until it works again. Sing, Hydro Pump, then Sing, 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 Hydro Pump, Sing, 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 but the odds of me hitting 85% all the time is bad. It's pretty damn bad. Okay, back to the original idea. So I get Sigilif in front of Camerupt, right? The key here is if Kommo-o will use Dragon Tail or not. Because I'm swapping Sigilif on a Body Press, so I'm fine. The AI doesn't see a kill here, so it might prioritize Iron Defense, so I get to use Psychic once. No point in using Air Slash, I'm slower. Yeah. So we use Psychic. We're either gonna get hit with Dragon Tail or... yeah, it needs to be Sigilif no matter what. Absolutely. Yeah, so Sigilif gets 2 hits, I'm gonna be at like 50%, which means Camerupt comes in and it's random. I can't have him Rock Slide when I swap to Gyarados. Then again, if he deals 66, I'll be 34, Citrus kicks in, I'm suddenly 59. I'm in range to die. Wait, this calculator has a mistake, I remember. This calculator has a mistake. I'm pretty damn sure the stats aren't updated. Are they? No. Why is Camerupt doing flame... oh wait, I'm still Sigilif here. Whoops. There it is. There it is. No error. Sorry about that. So I swap in on a flamethrower. Let's say I swap on a Rock Slide. 36 plus 25. Now I'm 61. 37.5% chance to OHKO. I would still bait Rock Slide. Waterfall cannot kill, you're gonna be pre-burnt. Risky, risky, risky. Maybe. Maybe it... I guess it can work. Maybe. Yeah, we'll go with this. I think that's a good strat. But to pre-burn, we can stay in here. We gotta go to the Poké Center. Excuse me, madam. I want to apply burn to Gyarados, because I don't want to kill. Donphan here, holding a citrus is okay. You have the black glasses. The rest of them have citruses. This is fine. Alright, smoke them if you got them. Let's see it. Let's see this work. This way? Yeah, it's this way. Over here, then over here. Yep, I know where I am. Here we go. Okay, let's change the music a little bit. That'll do. Alright, Maxie, let's go. Let's dance. So, Russell comes in. First, knock off the red card. Sets up spikes, that's fine. Boom. Gone. Now, rapid spin. Goes for the stealth rock. Woo! Crosshair is 75 speed. Pretty sure I'm faster now. Let's see. 70. Oh yeah, 71 plus like 30 or something. So high horsepower will either kill you, or you will do stealth rock. Then I can rapid spin. We can attack first. Field is clean. Fine. Okay, he went for spikes. So maybe I've locked the AI into this. So we're gonna have to spam rapid spins until it dies. It's not bad damage if we need to spam it. Yep, stealth rock. Yeah, I think we've locked the AI. So now we have to spam this. Right? Keep it up. Again. I'll have to change my entire strategy now. Rapid spin. Good. Oh boy. Went for the earthquake this time. It's okay. So the field is clean, I can just kill. Right? Boom. Good. No worry about entry hazards. This should be Zarude. Yep. So Zarude wants to do Power Whip here. We don't care about his Assault Vest, because we're gonna use physical moves. Talon Flame kicks in. Yep. Hyper Resist. That's still a fair amount. We survive a Darkest Lariat, so it's fine. I'm just gonna acrobatics. Yep. Went for the low kick for some reason. Does it make sense to roost here? Is he even going to low kick again? Just kill it. It's in range. I have a good HP range to debate Aerodactyl. Exactly. So this is now a rock move, which means Golem. Get it? Okay. Cute. And this is Wild Charge. That's the Aqua Tail off. And we 100% kill this. Barry will kick in before the damage, but it doesn't matter. We were never gonna take enough damage to die here. Went back to 56. Just whoop, whoop. Komodo here. I do need confirmation. Could this be Dragon Tail? At this HP, 56. Komodo. No, never. Dragon Tail is 22% at most. We have 34%. So this is now guaranteed body press. He sees a kill, so it's not Iron Defense. Sigilif comes in. Yep. Now here, this could be Dragon Tail, this could be Poison Jab. At this point... Wait. Why am I faster? Wait, what? How fast is my Sigilif? 112. Then why is the Komodo... Wait a minute. Hold on a second, something happened. Was my Sigilif correct? He sent out Gyarados, now you're -1. Not bad. Oh yeah, he has leftovers. Did I miscalc something? Sigilif is 112. Komodo? Wait, Dragon Tail is minus priority, right? That's what happened. Dragon Tail is probably minus priority. That is okay. Just need to check how much Gyarados can do here. The problem is that if I kill this, it's never gonna be Camerupt because I'm faster and I one-shot. Also, I just realized I'm not burnt anymore. Okay, that ruins everything. That absolutely ruins everything. So I can't use burn strats on Maxie. I had no idea. Okay, Outrage here kills. Ice Fang does 32 to 38. That looks like it could be in range. I think I'll just attack with an Ice Fang here. Okay, he body presses, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure if this gets the kill though. It does. That's great. It baits Wobbuffet. Okay, then we have failed this. He just needs to counter now. This strat doesn't work. Can't get this Deathless like this. Crunch. Can't do shit. I can only rely now on an Ice Fang freeze. Nope. Still alive though. We can try another Ice Fang freeze. Nope. Okay, this strat does not work. I thought I could get the Gyarados pre-burnt. That failed. Why can't I? So if I can pre-burn the Gyarados... Then I think I should have stuck to the original plan of having Sigilif kill... I think this still works, but I can't have Gyarados kill the Komodo. It needs to be Sigilif doing it. I should have stuck to the plan. Because then that should bait Camerupt, and I can swap into Gyarados. Get at least 1 or 2 crunches in. Yeah, I still think this works. I'm gonna test it again, but this time no point in going for the burn. So once again, Crustle comes in. We already know how this goes. Knock off the red cards. It's fine. Then we just need to clean up the field, and then we start killing. Killing Crustle, Zarude, and Aerodactyl is pretty straightforward. Things just get iffy with Komodo. Now at this point, normally you should have a Shed Shell, but that can be permanently lost, and I've already lost it. If I have it, I would give it to Gyarados in this situation. We just clean up the field until he gives up. So he should at some point do Earthquakes. Yep, there it is. So get the kill, Zarude, Aerodactyl, that's pretty easy. Yep, Zarude kicks in. Talon Flame on the Power Whip. Misses, hits, doesn't even matter. Into double acrobatics. He always goes for low kick. Darkus Lariat does more damage though. And that's the end of you. Aerodactyl on the Golem. We just want our Wild Charge. It's fine. And that's when things start getting iffy. This is still Komodo for body press. Exactly. So now we need... It has to be Sigilif no matter what. At least now we're aware of that. So we're gonna do one Psychic here, or... Does it make sense to Air Slash? If I can get the kill in 2 hits anyway, why not just Air Slash? Yep. We can just Air Slash, it's fine. Goes for the Iron Defense. Okay, so he might want to Body Press again. Overs. Then a Psychic now. Goes for the Poison Jab. What was the point of the Iron Defense then? Right. This now brings Camerupt. This is what I wanted. So, there's now a swap into what? Can Golem withstand a Camerupt hit? Yes. Flamethrower or Rock Slide, Golem survives. Then it baits something like Earth Power. Why not just bring Donphan? Donphan dies to Flamethrower. Okay, then if I bring out Golem... Okay, Mega Camerupt. Goes for the Flamethrower. Does a lot of damage. Which means now it's random move. Okay. Get Gyarados in and pray it's not Rock Slide. I'm thinking Earth Power. Rock Slide. Right. How much can Crunch do here? I can't Waterfall. Crunch does 25 to 29. Outrage does 36 to 43. But then I'm stuck doing Outrages. And I cannot Waterfall. Do I go for the Ice Fang flinch again though? If I get him to -2. It's dangerous. Guess I have to try Ice Fang here. I need a flinch, I need a freeze, I need anything. Gets a crit. Yep. Can't die. Obviously this is a bad strat at this point. Then let's think again. Donphin is a good idea against the Crustle. I think Golem can take care of Aerodactyl pretty well. Talonflame for Zarude works. Sigilif is okay. Who should face the Camerupt? We could have... Can I brute force it kinda with Pyroar? Not really. Fate's Earth Power. Okay, then what else? It is risky as hell to use Roserade. Roserade needs to hit 3 Giga Drains. And it could swap on a Flamethrower, so that is death. Bad idea. Because otherwise I could go for the Sleep Powder, you know? Wide Lens Sleep Powder. Feels like a Azumarill would be a good play, because it's thick fat. But I do not want a Azumarill to kill. One thing I could do is go back to the plan of teaching it Sing. Hit him with the Sing. Do 1 Aqua Jet. And then swap out. The problem with that is that if I swap into anything but Rock Slide... Yeah, I need to bait Rock Slides. I can't have him Earth Power. So I would need to Sing Aqua Jet. Then swap into Talonflame to dodge the Earth Power, tank the Flamethrower. Yep. And bait Rock Slide. Then and only then. This is correct. Talonflame doing 37 on... Oh, that's Camerupt Mega. I was thinking of Zarude. So if I can have... What about Huntail? No, Huntail can't take Earth Power. He swaps decently on the others. But you have no way to Sing. I think the real play is Azumarill and teach it Sing. Then Aqua Jet. And you just need 1 turn of sleep. which means we're gonna waste a heart skill. Well, not waste, we have to use it. On Azumarill, yep, he has Sing, he has Charm. I'll teach it Sing instead of Superpower. And I need Wide Lens on you, which I think Roserade has. Yep. Wide Lens on Azumarill. I think this is a little bit better. Yeah. The Sigilif is not gonna bait Earth Power, so I can safely swap Azumarill in. The problem is we need Sync to actually hit for this strat to work. So let's see, who faces... This is Zoroark on the second one, Golem on the third one, Talonflame goes on the fifth, and the Azumarill on the last. I like the idea better of Gyarados because he's flying type. I guess it's okay. Probably more effective. Let's check the items. Citrus black glasses, that's fine. Okay. Right. Oh, we've already seen this. Knock off the red card, clean up your field of hazards, and then start killing. I can high horsepower here. This is clean. It's fine. He goes for the spikes. So we're just gonna Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin can't kill at this range. We need one or two more. He goes for Earthquake. Yep, clean field. We already know Zaruth comes in. This is now Talonflame cleaning up. Goes for the Power Whip. And we Acrobatics. If he goes for Low Kick, I'm gonna Roost. Okay, let me give it a shot. Roost here. Does he go for Low Kick again? What? A bit more HP. Either way, we bait Aerodactyl. Doesn't really matter. Never proc the Flame Body on this guy. This is now Stone Edge. So we just go into Golem. Ooh, that's a big range. I think we're still fine. No crits? Okay. Wild Charge. Because we kill the Aerodactyl, the berry procs, and then we take the damage. Oh, it's always back to the same HP. Alright. Moho at 43 HP should still only see Body Press. So I'm gonna go for Sigilif here. Goes for iron defense, alright. We just go for the psychic. A good ass range. Okay. Camerupt comes in. So now we can get a Zoomeril in here. If this is Flamethrower, if this is Rock Slide, it's fine. It's never Earth Power. The problem here, we need Sync to proc. That's a lot of damage. Wait, that's way more than the Calcs. What the fuck? Rock Slide is supposed to do 17 to 21. Is this accurate? Do I have my IVs correctly? Why does it do so much? The stats are right. Yep. It should never do this much. Either way, I guess I still bait what I want to bait. It's the sink. Okay. Just needed to sleep for one turn. Does. Okay, so now I swap to Talonflame. Make sure that I do bait Rock Slide here. And now I swap to Zoroark. The Zoroark can take a Rock Slide. Good. Woo! Barely though. Foul Play should be in range to kill here. And it does. Nice. Okay, so the key is a Zoomeril Sing. Because you don't want to kill the Camerupt. And at this point you knock off because this guy is holding a berry. Yeah. Let me just double check that this does work. Zoroark on the Wobbuffet. I'm faster. Knock off. I'm holding the black glasses. Otherwise I would not hit the range. At least 102%. Good. Okay, don't use Gyarados for this, basically. Or have the Shed Shell that I lost. Okay, that's the end of this nightmare. Not really a nightmare. I guess you just need to be careful to get the Shed Shell, which I didn't get. Lava cookies, no thank you. I'm not gonna go down that way yet. Okay. I think this should be safe. Next up we've got Jagged Pass, which means a new encounter. What can I get there? Jagged Pass. Well, I don't mind a dragon. Turtonator would be good. Druddigon, very slow but very powerful. If it's Sheer Force, Druddigon. Magmortar would be great. Ursaring. Or Worthier. Lycanroc. Yeah, pretty much anything here is fine. Yeah. I think if I had to pick, a normal type could be interesting at this point. If not, give me a damn ghost type at some point. Okay, Blizzcore stun. Oh, great, we have double battle now. Changing this a little bit. Changing up the title. There. Double battle with Gliscor, Stonejourner, Ferrothorn, Serperior, and Boltund. I've already added speeds for a lot of battles here, so I don't have to worry about adding everything on stream. I have ice moves, even? Do I even have access to ice moves? Only Ice Fang from Gyarados, really. Which probably works, right? I think it has enough power to kill the Gliscor. It's Hyper Cutter, so I'm not gonna get the attack down. Ferrothorn can do... Picnic or Autumn. Ferrothorn can do 64 to 77 with Power Whip. So I need something to bait that. But Waterfall doesn't do that much more than Ice Fang. Never Melt Ice doesn't even kill. So no, that's not the play. Dreadnought does have Ice Fang, but then I need to protect myself against the Ferrothorn, which means just a quick Fake Out. But then Gliscor high horsepowers and kills us probably. I have to guess. Yep, absolutely. Even if you had 31 IVs in defense, doesn't matter. What else says? Wait, we can think about teaching Ice Punch. Maybe? Say I have Toxicroak with Ice Punch. It does not get the kill. What about Lucario with the Ice Punch? Also no. I do have an Octillery, I guess. He kills with Ice Beam. And I think he is the only way. I have Huntail Ice Fang, but that's not good enough. So it is pretty close. Okay, what do I have that is faster than 130? Probably not much. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Maxie is a boss, therefore we got new levels. I forgot. Oh, 3 levels though. Wood Hammer. I'll take it. Absolutely. Jump Kick. Submission gets a boost because of my ability, Reckless, so I won't use Jump Kick, or I lose Laser Focus, which is fine. Lose Laser Focus. I never use Outrage. I'll take Bounce. Stone Edge over Rock Slide. I'll keep Rock Slide over Stone Edge, to be honest. Then again, Dreadnought has been falling off. Maybe Stone Edge gives him what we need. Gives that little edge. Okay, I actually thought the next level cap was gonna be 58. I don't know why I thought that. Just thought it was 58. Most of these are not going to learn any move at this point. Earthquake, though. Right. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need this Octillery to do something. Ice Beam is very good. I'd like to use it. I'd like to put in a request to use it. Come-o-oh, come-o-oh. Wants to learn Overheat. That's a good question. Would I be willing to lose crunch for it? Yes. Okay, done here. Dragalgi. Barely ever used them. Good. Hydro Pump. Actually, I would not mind you having that move. I still think Haze is gonna save us at some point. Still have that delusion. I'll stick to my guns. Nectric one. Ah, hallelujah, Thunderbolt, thank you. Head Smash instead of Rock Slide? Sure. Sludge Bomb. Not when you have Venoshock Toxic strats. And Surfetched for the close combat. Well, it means that if I happen to be faster than anything, at least I still get my 120. Yeah, what the hell. Okay. I'm not sure if Zoroark learns anything else at this point. Probably not. Final Gambit, you can't learn that. Double Edge, no. Taunt, okay. Ooh, that's big. I think I have to sacrifice Snarl here. Zoroark is not bulky enough to do this kind of strats. Taunt will get us a long way though. I jump kick. Interesting. I'll lose Aromatherapy, I guess. Give you wide lens, you never miss, basically. Drop kick has too much use, though. I'll get rid of Aromatherapy. Those are some really good moves. Raja, Talon Flame, Azumarill, and... oh, Sigilif learns Hurricane. Should I keep Air Slash, though? Hurricane has the advantage that if we are in a situation with permanent rain, this never misses. I will take it, but I'm not sure I'm ever gonna use it. Anyway, planning the double battle. To kill the Gliscor, Octillery has a chance to get the kill with Ice Beam. Octillery at 57 against the Gliscor. We don't die by acrobatics, even with the Flying Gem. As long as he doesn't crit. Ice Beam will kill. Which means you fake out the Ferrothorn next turn. Then it's probably Power Whip from the Ferrothorn, and even Stonjourner doing something. Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum. So I'm gonna need something that can tank ground, rock, and grass type moves. Hard to say. Ground, rock. I don't think Electros can take that much of a hit. But these are all physical moves, so Surfetched from Stonjourner can take quite the hit. And Ferrothorn, Power Whip. We can afford to take some hits and then bait with Detect. Okay. Let's say I bring out against Ferrothorn or against... Let's say I've hit Monlee on the field. He sees a kill with Power Whip, so it's not a good idea. Gyarados is faster than Stonjourner. And on Waterfall, Stonjourner has Focus Sash though. And I cannot kill it, bad idea. Need a way to clean up the field. Against Ferrothorn, I should be bringing Serena. Okay, I need to check again what is faster than Gliscor. Or Beetle? Nope. Pyroar. If I Pyroar Overheat, how much is that? Pyroar Overheat on Gliscor. This is Hiker Eric. Not good enough. But if I bring out Talonflame and I pre-burn you... Yeah, burning you might be the play. I'm never baiting knockoff anyway. Okay. On Serena that still does a lot. E7 and now you have high jump kick. How about just plain water? What if I bring out the Zoomerl and I just Hydro Pump? That's perfect. But if I bring a Fake Out user for Ferrothorn, then whatever fakes out needs to survive Gliscor. Also, I don't know what Power Spot does. Oh. Oh, damn. Allies of Stonjourner get plus 30% attack. So the play is to burn the Gliscor and clean the other side. In that case, I would bring out Talonflame. And I can only bring... Okay. Can Superior one shot... Can Superior be one shot by Talonflame? Superior... 85 to 103. Muscle Band 57, and yes he can. Even though I'm not faster. Okay, so this is doable. So pretty clear that Talonflame is one of the candidates to go. Against Superior, I can also bring Serena. Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum. Serena should be able to survive Stonejourner's hits. Well, kinda, sorta. Then again, what we want to do is survive Gliscor, a burnt Gliscor. As long as he doesn't crit, we do. Surfetched also tanks it. And he will lose he'll lose the flying gem at some point. Which defog users do I have again? I could also go sleep. No, Ferrothorn is grass, right? So I cannot go sleep powder on it. What if I sleep the Ferrothorn? I have a different idea. What if I sleep the Ferrothorn? I think this will work. Let's say I go Hitmonlee, Roserade. Fake out the Gliscor. Put the Ferrothorn to... no. The other way around, right? Go with something that can get the kill on... Go with the Zoomerl. Then I can't put that thing to sleep. It doesn't work. I could only paralyze. No, it's a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, back to the original plan. Open up with Talonflame and Serena. This means Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn will attack the Gliscor. No, he won't attack anything. He'll either go Stealth Rock or T-Wave. Probably Stealth Rock first. So I want to open up with Ferrothorn so I can get the burn. But I don't want to fake out this turn, then what do? Opening up with Gyarados not get me that much. This just baits knockoff. Drapion baits a ground type move. It's his only weakness. Mudsdale maybe survives Power Whip. Ferrothorn into Mudsdale. Also, he has learned Earthquake. It survives okay. And you can also smack it down just for the sake of it. But it doesn't serve a good purpose. No, I need something different. Octillery would be nice to kill the Gliscor, but I can't put Ferrothorn to sleep. Gliscor burnt will still do a lot. That's the problem. So I need a fire type that can kill Ferrothorn. Let's look at that side first. What dies by Ferrothorn? What can kill Ferrothorn? Talonflame gets the kill, no problem. Okay. And I'm thinking Pyroar does it too. Yeah. If Gliscor is burnt, you can't kill Pyroar. Even if he's not burnt, to be honest. So this is definitely Stealth Rock. It's never gonna be Stealth Rock though, because I'm gonna kill. So it's 2 fire types up front. And we Will-O-Wisp. We Will-O-Wisp the Gliscor, who's gonna do high horsepower. And we Flamethrower the Ferrothorn, which will bait probably Boltund immediately instead of Serperior. Because he can Thunder Fang the bird. And that's not what I want. I want to bait Serperior. Okay, so if Boltund comes along, he can do a bit on Pyroar. He'll do a lot on Talonflame. So we can swap Talonflame out into something that can tank, into something that can do Thunder Fang. I'm thinking Donphan. Gliscor is going to be burnt. So Donphan can do Rapid Spin. Well, no, we don't need it. We don't need it. It's just Donphan to kill. With high horsepower. 57, by the way. Right, so free switch in there. Which baits Serperior. Doing Leaf Storm. I have Talonflame back in if needed. I'm gonna need a fake out user. That's guaranteed. I'm gonna bring Delcatty with me. Possibly holding a wide lens if I need to sing. And I'm gonna need a water type. I think Gyarados is plenty. And a Azumarill. Azumarill can also swap into fire type moves. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good enough. Was it a mistake to not consider Torterra? Not really, because Gliscor will be doing acrobatics. He can never crit though. Torterra on that Gliscor does at least half. Bad idea. Okay, I feel like this is a good strategy. Give wide lens to you. Couple of citruses. Okay. Jagged Pass. Okay. Do I have the bike? Wait, do I have the right bike? I have the Mach bike. Okay, hold on a second. I will be trapped here if I don't get the Acro. Man, why can't I have both? Excuse me. Yup. And I gotta go up. Yep. Up the elevator. Go. Okay, let's see what happens. Gliscor and Ferrothorn. I keep thinking Ferrothorn is on the other side. Okay. First, Will-O-Wisp U and Flamethrower is enough. Nobody here has Lumberries or anything like that. This takes care of Ferrothorn. High horsepower. Okay. Being burnt really helps out. This is now Boltund. Boltund could see a kill on Pyroar. How much damage can Talonflame do to Boltund? Not enough. Surely. Flare Blitz does do a lot. But then I bait a kill. 65% is how much he deals to me. We're not dead to crits. But then I do Flare Blitz, so yeah. Should I burn you? Oh, wait a minute. I'm checking him burnt already. Yeah, this is a guaranteed kill on Talonflame, so this is a swap to Donphan. And I need to swap Pyroar as well. Boltund on the Pyroar. No. He sees a kill, he's gonna go for Talonflame. So if I need to be faster than Boltund, well, that doesn't work. As long as Delcatty can survive a hit from Gliscor. And she can. She can, no problem. Okay, high horsepower does 23. Good. In that case, Talonflame swaps to Donphan, Pyroar to Delcatty. This should be Thunderfang on the Donphan. Nice. And goes in for Acrobatics on the Donphan. That works perfectly. Okay, you lost your Flying Gem. Now, this is high horsepower on you. And I'm gonna fake out you as well. Right there. Okay. This is now Choice Scarf Superior. So this is guaranteed kill on Donphan. I don't know about Delcatty though. 65 to 79. Okay, so Donphan needs to swap out. Gonna bring out Talonflame because we hyper resist. And I am not fast enough. 115, I'm not faster than Gliscor. I think I'll swap Gyarados in. Gyarados can tank a Leaf Storm. And with 112 speed, he's not fast enough. I think I'll keep Delcatty in. So Donphan swaps to Talonflame, and I will do Sing on Superior. Yep. That's +2. Nice. It has been sung. Oh, Talonflame is not faster. He can kill with Flare Blitz, doing 33% damage on me. That is a lot. I'm gonna roost here. How much does Acrobatics do? 85 to 103. That is pretty good, actually. How much does Wake Up Slap do? Delcatty on a Sleeping Superior. At least 50%. Then we can stay in. Okay. Two on one. He's gonna attack Talonflame at this point, so I will just Gyarados? Yeah. Baiting a rock move soon. And should I encore you? Why not? Hypercutter, so that does nothing. Now you're stuck doing acrobatics. And do I want a Waterfall or do I want an Ice Fang? Ice Fang does more. He's in range to die. It's 74 to 89. Okay. Stonejourner is speed 104. They're both faster. I'm baiting rock type move here. So it's probably Rock Slide. Pretty sure Delcatty cannot withstand this. Actually, he does. Even if it's a Stone Edge. Gyarados needs to swap out into a Azumarill, and we're just gonna sing. And we Hydro Pump. That's about it. Don't mind doing the Wake Up Slap. Nice. Wait, is this a computer? Okay. As in Emerald Kaizo it is. Alright, that double was smooth as butter. Now, the next battle should be much easier to plan. Not really. We have a gauntlet. Crap. Gauntlet with no access from Julio to Diana. So 3 battles. Okay? Never mind then, let's plan the first one. God damn! Speed 158. Zing Zap, Overheat, Low Kick. My immediate thought is Mudsdale. Or Donphan. Donphan takes a lot from Overheat. Mudsdale takes less. Okay, so it could be Mudsdale. Then out comes Bibarel for the Waterfall. And with that speed, I'm thinking it's gonna be Roserade. Roserade on that Bibarel. Absolutely. Giga Drain one-shots. He could get a Quick Claw, which means we're gonna need a Cherry Berry. But Roserade is really good. Then it would be Clink Clang for the Gear Grind. And that's where things get a bit iffy. I can't Toxic you, I can Sleep Powder you. And then I would need something like Pyroar, Flamethrower. Yep, I can even directly swap into him. Okay, so we could bring Pyroar with us. And that would be battle number 1. Then out comes battle number 2. Buffalon, Togekiss. Head Charge, Mega Horn, Zen Headbutt, and Revenge. Head Charge was normal type. He has no... Wait, he has fighting moves. He has Revenge. Okay, let's say I bring Copperajah into this. Can he do anything? I'm not faster, so Revenge will always be low. 2 Iron Heads and he's gone. Huh. That is surprising. First time I see a Buffalon that's not that much of an issue. Do have Metal Coat equipped for this. Take it out and suddenly not in range anymore. Okay. Also, he is burnt. Oh, I've been checking these calcs wrong then. Hold on. Zebstrika, not burnt. Into Mudsdale, we're fine. Then out comes the Bibarel. Not burnt. Into my Roserade. We tank a Waterfall. Wide Lens to hit the Giga Drain, to hit the Sleep Powder, or... No, we're faster, we just Giga Drain, that's it. Okay, Clink Clank comes in. Clank comes in, you're not burnt. This is Gear Grind, potentially. So this is a swap into Pyroar. Who can still get the kill? He is faster anyway. Okay, this didn't change a thing. Now for Buffalon though. Against our Copperajah. We're not fast enough. So double Iron Head and we're good. Okay. Doesn't change a thing. Not you. Copperajah. Then out comes Togekiss doing Aura Spheres. Manectric? No, bad idea. Manectric did learn Thunderbolts. But ideally we take someone physical. So what if we get just a rock type? Alolan Golem takes too much from Aura Sphere. Bad idea. Dreadnought takes too much. So not a rock type. Poison Dark means Dazzling Gleam is neutral. Talonflame resists most things. Well, it's gonna be Air Slash if I go Talonflame. But he is faster. 2 Flare Blitzes and it's over. Holding a Citrus. That will do. What else? I have Komo-o, horrible idea. Zoroark 2. Poison users, I only have Amoonguss and Toxicroak. They're both weak to Air Cutter. What's Stunfisk? Not good enough. Donphan takes too much damage. But he does have Head Smash, which almost kills. Electros is also pretty good, so I'm gonna take him. Okay, so I'll take Electros. And I will take... Damn. Who was the other one? Not Gigalith. Not looking at Manectric or Stunfisk. Manectric does a pretty good amount. Donphan could see a kill, but he is slower. I'm gonna bring Manectric. I probably need to swap between both. Okay, that would be the team, but we still have a third match. What kills Rillaboom? I'm not bringing Talonflame with me, but I do have Pyroar with 142 speed. So, does Rillaboom die to Pyroar? Only if you overheat Wise Glasses. And even then it's 56% chance. So it's not a guarantee. If I brought Talonflame, that would be much better. Nope, not really. I would just take less damage, but it baits knockoff. Oh, give me a second, guys. Rillaboom's bug is pure grass. That's fire, ice, flying. Okay, Pyroar can... If I just use Pyroar, it's high horsepower. So I can do 2 flamethrowers, and he dies. We take a hit. That's okay. Then out comes not Wigglytuff, but Arcanine, I guess. Because it's the fastest. Who would see the most damage after I'm at like 60%? Wigglytuff with self-destruct sees a lot of damage. If it is Wigglytuff, it could be. Arcanine for close combat. Okay. And Thievul. It's gonna be Thievul for Dark Pulse. Thievul for the Dark Pulse, and I have no fighting moves. Burning Jealousy is fire type move. Okay, what can face the Arcanine? Because I'm looking at the speed. I forgot to check Rillaboom non-burnt. Rillaboom healthy against the Pyroar. That's the real damage. If I lead in with Electros, that's with Hammer. Not very good. Talonflame would be much better, but not exactly. How about I bring in... Let's say I brought Sigilif. Not as fast. Grassy terrain. Am I missing anything? Evil is gonna get the Unburden. So he's gonna come in, consumes that grassy seed. And he gets +1 speed. No, doubles the speed. Yeah, I should jot that down. This is ×2. Wigglytuff has competitive, so no Intim users. Can I just kill Wigglytuff if I bring in Hitmonlee? Fake out. So even with a muscle band, it's not good enough. Not good enough. Unless I get a very high roll on the submission. But I did learn a new move on Hitmonlee. The jump kick. Doesn't matter. Jump kick. You can fake out jump kick and it works. Okay, so fake out jump kick would work. How about Lucario? Probably gonna sing. There is no reason for it to do self-destruct turn 1. And if I muscle band, yep, muscle band 2 Sky Uppercuts, he's dead. But I need a Chesto Berry. Yeah, Copperage is a better play against the Wigglytuff. That matches what we already have. Copperage can face the Wigglytuff. Arcanine. For Arcanine, it's just gonna be Mudsdale doing earthquakes, and that's it. But then we... okay, the only thing we have is we have no way to kill... unless I use Play Roughs from Copperaja on the Thievul. Thievul on the Copperaja. Also, I don't know what Grassy Seed does. Grassy Seed, +1 defense. Okay, so he will always be at +1. And Grassy Seed gets consumed, so his speed is gonna be at +2. So it should be 2 Play Roughs. If he does get Burning Jealousy, there's a lot of damage. That's without Metal Coat, because I probably want to give myself a Citrus. Okay. It's Copperaja on the Thievul, and Mudsdale on the Arcanine. Maybe I just go Toxic Venoshock on this thing. The Wigglytuff versus the Roserade. 57. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're poisoned, it's a guaranteed kill. Yep, it's Roserade on the Wigglytuff. And the only question is what kills Rillaboom? It has to be the Pyroar. Okay. This team can work to do this whole gauntlet. But now I'm thinking, why is it a gauntlet if I have the Acrobike? Isn't that strange? Like, why can't I go back up? I mean, I guess we'll find out, but... Just wondering. Have to climb up here. Yeah. Okay, for the first battle... Zap Striker, Zing Zap, Overheat, Low Kick, Light Screen. So I don't really care. Against the Barrel, I need a Cherry Berry. Okay. And against Kling Clang, it's just the healing. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Damn, that's the next guy. Yeah, I'm not ready for this one. Not ready for this one. Didn't even realize you could fight him. That's not even in the right order. Okay, just do the gauntlet. Whoops. This is on you. You can have the Oran, I don't mind. Oh, you really don't have access. Damn, I see. Alright, first battle. For a moment I thought it was shiny. Overheats. That should do like what, a third? Less. Sugar Berry kicks in. That was a good ass amount of damage. Low kicks, earthquakes, we're done. Barrel comes in, into the waterfall, yep. We Giga Drain here, we're faster. And that is done. Easy. Kling Clang is a straight up swap to Pyroar. I just don't remember if I want to overheat here or not. No, Flamethrower is fine. Okay. That's battle number 1. I still have some heals from previous gauntlets. Good. For battle number 2, Bufalant was just straight up Copperaja. We don't worry about any status. And against the Togekiss, it's Electros and Manectric. Is this Iron Head? Damn, I don't remember. Copperaja into the Buffalon. Should have been with the metal coat, but it's okay. If it takes 3 hits, it takes 3 hits. Why the fuck? Okay. Why do I keep forgetting that Revenge is a minus priority move? I can't wrap my head around that concept. Okay, do I need a different strat then? No, I can just do the same thing actually. We do the gauntlet back to back. I'm not gonna save mid-gauntlet. That would be very unfair. Berry. Citruses, as always. Okay, got the light screen off, that's very interesting. Now you live this. Still okay. Crit when it doesn't matter. Pyroar kicks in. And we still flamethrower. Okay, this didn't change a thing. Just the lucky crit he had. Next up, I'm actually gonna open up with you, Roserade, because this Buffalo is slow. He could Mega Horn, he could Zen Headbutt. I don't know if I can survive it. I can. Okay, then this is Wide Lens. Yeah, this is Wide Lens. I forgot the Wide Lens. Oh, why do I always forget? Okay, then let's see how I'm gonna do this. Electros can come in because I'm baiting head charge. So I can do wild charge and then swap out into another wild charge, which Copperaja tanks. Okay, we can do a fair bit of damage here and there. I think this works. The first 3 for that. Or even Pyroar, if it's better. Pyroar can do 1 overheat, then swaps out. Yeah, that'll do. I'm gonna use Pyroar into Copperaja. Citrus and Citrus good. No changes on the Manectric or on Electros. Yep. This is now overheat here. We drop to -2 on special attack. Head charges me. There's another head charge incoming. Crits me, that's okay. And I Iron Head. As he goes for revenge. Togekiss here is Aura Sphere. So I need to swap Electros in. Oh, he substitutes, okay. Let's see. Electros on the Togekiss. Togekiss is under substitutes. This is now Dazzling Gleam. And I'm gonna need to wild charge here. Okay. Fuck's sake, stop with the fucking crits. I'm probably dead to my own move. Okay, good. Survived, but barely. Stop with the crits. Where are my healings? There we go. Right, and now for the third most important battle. The Picnicker Diana. The Rillaboom is still Pyroar, Wigglytuff will be Roserade, Mudsdale for the Arcanine, Copperaja for the Thievul. So I'm just gonna take a Citrus on Pyroar, a Chesto on the Wigglytuff, Mudsdale can take a citrus against the Arcanine. And on Thievel, it's a citrus. Yep, everything is getting citruses. So Rillaboom opens up. That's the field, yep. I think Flamethrower was enough here. Let's see, Pyroar, Rillaboom. Overheat will never kill. It's just double Flamethrower. We're faster, so it's okay. Okay, then I completely forgot his ability. I'm assuming then Grassy Surge raises speed. I forgot that. I forgot the ability. Grassy Surge... No, that doesn't give you speed. How are you faster than me? Is that how Grassy Glide works? If Grassy Terrain is in effect, it has priority. Okay, at 137 I should still live. Still, how did you roll Grassy Glide when you have high horsepower? I guess he sees that I can kill with Overheat if I get a very high roll. Is that the logic? Oh well. You are dead! Arcanine, yep, prioritizes speed. So Arcanine here. Under Grassy Terrain. Close combat does 38 to 45. With my current HP, he cannot kill. This could be Howling. And if it is Howl, it would be better to swap to Mudsdale immediately. 100%. Okay. Mudsdale comes in. Went for the close combat. Okay. You're now -1. Earthquake will do a fair bit. Goes for the Flare Blitz. He's gonna take about 7%. More like 12%. Okay, this was 77 to 93. I think we rolled the highest. Even if we didn't, we would still kill. Quickly tough. Grass Knot? Yeah, Grass Knot kills me. I'm not even fast enough. If this is now Grass Knot, I bring Roserade because I hyper resist this. I have a Chesto Berry. There is no reason for you to explode turn 1. Veno Shock has an 81% chance to OHKO here. Yep, Grass Knot fails. And you're hurt by the Life Orb. Well, you're healed anyway. You should never blow up here. 97 to 115. And you're not 100% health. I'm gonna Veno Shock here. Yep. It was a very good range. Thievel on the Roserade. He consumes the seed, so now he's faster. This is Burning Jealousy now. And this turn he got a boost, so Burning Jealousy will do double. So 71 to 84% on me. This is fire move guaranteed. I'm thinking if I swap Pyroar in here, we bait Dark Pulse. Can do a fair bit of damage with Pyroar. Or I can stay in and avoid critting. Electros with Burning Jealousy at 140, does 36 to 42. That feels a bit more manageable. I'm gonna swap the Electros just to tank it, and that's gonna bait... It's still gonna bait Burning Jealousy. Bad idea. How about Mudsdale? Baits Grass Nuts. Okay. Swap Mudsdale in here, and then we swap again. Mudsdale at 116. Oh, he sees a kill. This is Grass Nut. Roserade back in. Yep. 100% thanks to the fields. I guess I should try and put him to sleep. Because this is nasty plot. If he nasty plots here, we're still not dead unless he crits. So there's more value in double Giga Drain. Because I might miss the sleep powder. Okay. Goes for the Burning Jealousy. Good. And we survive the gauntlet. Good. Can check this area. We don't worry about this guy just yet. Now I just want to heal up. Now there is one guy I still want to face. So we're going back. This team Magma Grunt, we have no information on the moves. So first things first, I think Hitmonlee could get the kill. Even at -1, I don't know about that. Mightyena versus Hitmonlee at -1. Yeah, fake out submission, doesn't matter. Okay, Hitmonlee first. Baits Crobat. I don't know what he's about to do, but it's definitely a flying move. Inner Focus. I'm gonna need a rock type. But this Crobat might have Giga Drain. Thinking Mudsdale. Or Copperaja. I think maybe Copperaja can do it. Has Rock Tomb. Donphan is not fast enough, fortunately. For safety, I could bring Stunfisk. But then we take 2 hits. I think it's better to bring out Donphan and just head smash it. No, I'll bring Copperaja, what the hell. So, Copperaja comes in against Camerupt. This is water. Gyarados is enough. Or Azumarill. What the hell? Bring Azumarill. Good enough. Then for Shift Try, I need a Bug. This guy is Dark type. Bug? I only have 1 Bug. And I'm not sure our Beetle can actually kill. For Beetle on this Shift Try, E7. It kills. Good. Then it's definitely our Beetle. And finally the clay doll, which could seem something like rock slide on the bug. So you could have Lucario in the back, just in case. And I think I'm gonna bring Kingdra. Okay. I don't want to use citruses on this fight. It's not worth it. Everybody just gets orange. Okay. Do you give me anything? Nope. Do you? Nope. Hades? Also no. Alright. Then let's get back up. How does this work? B. Oh. There we go. Yo, what's up? So, fake you out. Submission. Crobat comes in. Cross poison. Okay, so it had cross poison. Why don't we jot these down? Mightyena had Sucker Punch. And you had cross poison. Probably Heat Wave. I just want to Rock Tomb twice. Yeah. As dual Wing Beat. Right? Dual Wing Beat. And that's it. Okay, that's all we're ever gonna learn. Expected Heat Wave, Giga Drain. Maybe it's not that impressive. Camerupt comes in for the fire. So a Azumarill. Actually, it was Earthquake. That did a lot. Still go first. So Hydro Pump here, and you should be dead. Okay. I forget that the attacks should actually be here. There we go. And Sucker Punch should go here. Just to keep things a little bit standard, I guess. Good. Right, so that's the end of Camerupt. So I'm guessing this is now Shift Try. Yep. Doing a grass move of some sort. So this is Orb Beetle. Leaf Storm? Oh, Energy Ball. Then we just do Bug Buzz. Also has Sucker Punch. Hurts quite a bit. And then comes the Clay Doll. So this is probably Rock Move. Power Gem. Yep. Now it's probably Psychic Move. I'm gonna swap in Kingdra. Power Gem and Power Split. Okay. What was the other one? Psychic. Okay, that's a bit more informative. He's still not moving. Okay, at least that's taken care of. Made it to town. What do I get for coming here? Ooh, there's a shop. Herbs. Charcoal, cool. anything about an egg. That's the gym. You have an egg. I will take it. I do have flame body too, so that helps. What we get in the egg is random. It's one of 3 starters. Do you have flame body? Magma armor. I think it has the same effect, but I know that flame body works. Nope. Swampert, please. Okay. Got Blaziken. Do I want to delay his evolution for any reason? That's a good question. Blaziken learns... Okay, he learns Brave Bird at 45, which is pretty good. But Combusken learns Detect at 44, which is amazing. I don't see a point in delaying Torchic to learn Bounce or anything like that. Mirror Move, no. Yeah, I'd rather learn Detect. So we're gonna delay Combusken. Okay. Quick attack, sure. Sky Uppercut, yep. Flamethrower. Okay, and now you can lose that. Detect. Hell yeah. Cancel it. Okay, we need to make a choice here. If I delay, I can learn Close Combat at 56 instead of 59. Yeah, I think that's better than Brave Bird here. Brave Bird is not a stab move. I'm gonna have to delay all the way. Delay for Close Combat, we're not gonna learn Brave Bird. Bag. This is 56. Okay. Overheat. Yep. Okay, you're 55. You can lose that. Close combat. Yep. We learned that. As you can. Good. Sassy nature, shit IVs, kind of. 29 defense, 14 attack, minus speed. Fuck sakes. Kinda bad. Alright. Anything in the shop? No. I think I can get some Ultra Balls now. Ooh, I can get these though. You likey. Gonna buy 1 honey just in case. If we ever get Ursa Ring. One thing we're missing. I haven't revived Aerodactyl yet. That's the fossil I want. The fossil I'm gonna choose. We also don't have... We also do not have the Jagged Pass capture yet. So how do I go back? Yeah, gotta back to Marvel. And then from here, whoops, too far. Earth and Turf. Okay, cool. Just need some room. Excuse me. Oh, I don't get to pick. Okay. Then I'm gonna need more room. He's just gonna grab the fossils that he wants, I guess. This should be enough space. Unless the old ember is the very last, in which case we're gonna have to come back. The whole thing. Okay. Dome fossil. Okay. Probably by Dex order. You. This Aerodactyl, unnerved neutral. Shitty attack, but it's max speed. Okay. Dude, 2 attack, 2 HP. Why do I always get half of the stats in the single digits? 231s at the very least. Okay. Let's level you up. The others we're gonna release. Down, no. Crunch, yeah. Fly, absolutely. Rock slide, yep. No tailwind, please. I hate it. No double edge. Dual wing beat. You can lose aerial ace. That puts your stats in the 125, 170 speed though. At least it's very fast. I don't have a heart skill though. Is there another heart skill that I can get access to? If I need to power this thing up? No. The next heart skill is in Petalburg. Okay, then I guess we're off to Jagged Pass and get the capture. Where's my Orbeetle? But also need my paralysis guys. Sure. You two I release. Store this. For a dragon. Dragon fire. I guess I'm gonna bring this. Bring a Zoomeril. That should be plenty to get the capture. Off to Jagged Pass. Move this, move that. And pretty soon, okay, still need to ride this. A long path to get to Lava Ridge. And there we are. Oh, it's the repellent. Let me check this place. Right. Got the Ursa ring. Okay, cool. And I have honey too. I don't know what moves you have. I'm just gonna get a quick ball here. Nope. Ultra won't work either. Alright, Electros comes in. Evavia. Super Fang. Super Fang again. I'm gonna bring out the bulky boy. Donphan comes in. Good. Take a look at you. Guts. Minus speed, the IVs are okay, but it's 10 attack. Alright. My luck with encounters is fucking gross. Found something. Ooh, Dragon Fang. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. How do I get out of here? Alright, through here. No. Gotta go all the way back up. Damn. There we go. Okay, also Ursaring. Do I want to delay his evolution? Or Ursaluna? Well, yes. We're not gonna learn high horsepower though. It's already at 44, so we never learn a ground move until level 70. Sucks. But we need to wait until level 50 to learn Double Edge. No, 56 learns Double Edge, 50 learns Yawn. We can still learn something, at the very least. Okay, Endless Candy on you. Yawn. Get that, and 56 gets Double Edge. I won't bet on Body Slam Paralysis. Ooh! I want to keep Scary Face though. Guess I can keep it. Now, where's the honey? Ursaluna. Love the sprite. Guts, good attack. Being minus speed doesn't matter. I see that it's very slow. It's still pretty bulky. Okay. It's just a shame it doesn't have high horsepower. Do I have ground type PMs? I have earth power. That kind of sucks. I have Facade. Yep. We definitely teach Facade. Facade Guts Stab. Oh, that's gonna go hard. Just a shame that it's slow. But it can help clean something annoying. Okay, we can start thinking about the gym now. Welcome to Lava Ridge Gym. Cinderace, Talonflame, Rotom Heat, Chandelure. Okay. Can we kill the Cinderace? Speed 175, this thing is pure fire. I don't have a water type that's fast enough. But with that kind of moveset... Not sure, I think even Kingdra could handle it. Maybe Gyarados? Let's check the calcs. By the way, our next capture is going to be Route 134, apparently. Okay, where we're going to be able to fish or surf. Depends if we want Sharpedo or not. Interesting. So first things first, Cinder Ace by Kindler Jace. Zoomerl just baits Gunk Shot, but it can kill no matter what. You are not burnt. My god, why does the Calc insist on doing that? Shot just kills. I'm assuming this is the old Libero. So he's gonna swap to a poison type move. So what I want is maybe Donphan. No, Donphan baits high jump kick. Talonflame makes you become poison type. Okay, it's a matter of can I bait him into doing something that he is weak to? Okay, who is faster than 175? Aerodactyl is, for example. Does not have Earthquake or anything like that, but he can fly? Maybe I bait high jump kick with an Aerodactyl. Let's add Aerodactyl to the calcs. This is 57. Unnerve, right? It's Unnerve Bashful with shit IVs. 2, 2, 5 here. Okay, 331 is not bad, but the attack, man. Why is the attack so shit? Crunch, fly, dual wing beat. Crunch, fly, dual wing beat, and rock slide. So I'm baiting high jump kick. I'm faster so I can fly. But that's gonna trigger, Libero is gonna trigger after. So I can just rock slide once, and when he becomes fighting type, I can just dual wing beat. Okay. Not at -1 though. He's not at -1. So if I use Gyarados to put you into -1, I'm baiting Gunk Shot. Will I bait high jump kick with... No, I only have Detect. Raja, bad idea. How about good old Mudsdale? I forgot to export Aerodactyl. Shit. Baits high jump kick. You get to the fighting move. Oh, it doesn't change. Okay, this is already all of the stab damages. Okay, but Earthquake is not gonna kill you now. Still. It's double Earthquake. Okay, Mudsdale can be the one. I'm gonna take Mudsdale first. This then baits probably Chandelure for Psychic or Shadow Ball. Let's see, Talonflame doesn't see much. Ah! This Talonflame has the same moveset that I have on mine. The only difference is the nature. Rotom Heat. 48 to 57. Okay. 48 to 57 and Chandelure. 52 to 62 with Fire Blast. Shadow tagged. The shadow tag. Oh, not this again. Okay. The shadow tag is a problem. Oh, that's really bad. Fuck. Saluna 64, slower than everything. Fuck, this Chandelure is pretty bad. Because I don't know when it gets called, I can't use Shed Shell. That is pretty tough. Flying with Aerodactyl kills the Libero immediately. I think. If Cinderace changes to flying when I fly... Yeah, fuck, I didn't save Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl at 57. This was 2. This was 5. I don't remember. This was also 2. That was it. Bashful. Unnerve. Slide crunch. Fly. Dual wing beat. So if I give you sharp beak. Yeah. Will fly. 87.5% chance. I will take those odds. Okay. So I think it's Aerodactyl up first. Would he then see Chandelure? I'm not as fast. Yep. I'm not as fast and he can get the kill. So if I don't give myself sharp beak on Cinderace, you're not burned, so stop it. Fighting without sharp beak, but a citrus instead. I'm still gonna take massive damage. Nope, this is not the play. So what if I need to make him not pick Chandelure. Can Zoroark one-shot it? Yes. Well, Sucker Punch with black glasses should be able to. Yep. This is not Snarl anymore. What was it? It's Taunt. Oh, Taunt and you're 57. So if I swap in on Cinderace... Well, I can't. I die to anything. You would need to Zen Headbutt. I forgot to import Aerodactyl. Dude, what is wrong with me? Bloody hell. 57... 57 Toxicroak baits Zen Headbutt. So I can fake him out, deal 13 to 15%, and I could swap in Zoroark for free. Foul Play then does 80 to 95. Okay, so at least 13, you're gonna be 87. With Zoroark in Foul Play, not a good enough range. How about Hitmonlee? Fake out is 16. It'd be 84. Well, 83. 16.7. But then you die to everything. It's random move. Finally, the other play would be Delcatty, but that's a horrible play. The only issue I have is the freaking Shadow Tag. Leon does not have ground type moves. Okay, Who could handle the Chandelure? I'd die to Fire Blast. He shouldn't see it if I leave Pyroar. Say I leave Pyroar. It's gonna be high jump kick. I don't have ghost types. I cannot use and abuse it. Okay. Guys, we're gonna keep this a short stream. And I'm gonna be off for the next couple of days. We're only gonna be back on Sunday. And then we're gonna do this gym on Sunday. Tomorrow and Saturday, I'm not gonna be here. So on Sunday, I'm probably gonna be live at like probably 3 to 4 p.m. Depends. It really depends on the transportation. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know the stream is short, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna be live now only on Sunday, about at 3-4 p.m. kind of. See you next time. Bye.